that's the one that instead of measuring the small size, 800 by 800, we measured 800 by 1125 and used that 800 by 1125 to do the fabrication. So that allows us to break the wall so we can put the two frames together. For me, this is temporary, right? It's temporary because I wanted all the windows to be fixed before I left. The idea to have it be simple.
Welcome to Ghana Bakweku. Get ready to join me on an exhilarating adventure as I embark on the journey of building what I hope will be a masterpiece I will enjoy living in right here in Ghana, all while living in the diaspora. I'm sharing every twist, turn, triumph, and challenge along the way. Hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay in the loop with my latest updates. Let's dive into this journey together.
My way in leg fast truck. Welcome back to the channel. This is Eric, Ghana Bakweku. As you can see, we're on site. We've done a lot of work in these last few weeks. I'm here with my Foreman, Francis.
Yeah, this one Foreman, Francis. We are at Eric's site, and we are here to have a little discussion about the work.
Okay, good, thank you. So on this trip we installed two doors. The one you see behind me, the pivot door, and another one upstairs we'll show you later. And then all the windows we installed, including the windows to the security post. We installed this as well. So Francis, I guess my quick question would be, one, the windows, how do you see them?
Well, the windows are very, very good. Especially the profile and then the glass. And then the fabrication is high quality. Normally we don't have that in Ghana. But this one is one of the best we have so far. So it's a thing we are putting on note that we recommend it to our customers so that they can go in for things like this.
Yeah. For me, I always want the best. Right? I want good quality, but I'm not rich, so wherever I can find it, savings are very expensive. Like you've seen a lot of profiles. If you are rich, that's good. What about the door?
The door is another one that we have to talk about. It's a very, very quality door. The lock systems are fantastic. The door frames and then the standard of the door is all good quality. As we are seeing it now, we definitely recommend to our customers going for door like this. It's totally secure. It's very high quality.
What about the weight?
The weight is something else we can talk about here. It's very, very, very heavy. Quality. Anyone can see it ISL. It goes in. It's a different ballgame. It looks very, very, very solid. So that is how it is. So anybody who wants to go like this, have quality door like this. Yeah, this is the
No, Okoma Mark first. Oh, I know.
The door itself is about 650 kg. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go building and talk about some problem with Closely the gap with the lower. Was a mistake that we made. That one was a mistake in communication. The idea is good because what the architect, when we redo the window schedule, did in the last 3D was to make sure that the window underneath, in the room underneath, and this one, they line up. So when you're looking at the house from afar, you can see that the windows line up, which I'm happy about. We didn't communicate it well, so there was a disappointment in that one. You have anything to add to that?
Oh yeah. All I have to say is the measurements, always. We shouldn't rely on the architect drawing alone. Anytime the final drawing, the final window has been progressed, at least the fabricator or whoever is taking the measurement have to come to the site and get the right measurement from the site before you fabricate the windows. Yeah. To avoid things like this minor mistake that we have. But now we correct the mistakes, but it's something that we are putting on notes.
Right. And I like what you said, the fabricator.
Yeah.
Right. That is what makes this a little difficult.
Yeah.
Because the fabricator is always already in China, all the way in China. So it's not easy. What we are trying to do, me and my partners will try to do is we'll talk to Johnny and his crew because I like the work that they did. If we didn't have any problems, we would have installed these windows probably in 3 days and be done.
Awesome.
Because the Chinese factory did a good job labeling them. One thing that I'm thinking about doing is talk to them and see if we can partner with them. Right, so when anyone who comes to us wants to get windows done, we'll have Johnny and his boys go take the measurement. He knows what we'll talk to him about. And I think, my mistake will be someone else's, solution for sure. I hope that what I did will save someone, like what we went through will save someone some headache later on. Yeah. Right. I'm happy with what we did. The only window I still have a little resentment about is the bathrooms downstairs, right? Which we'll talk about in a minute. But let's walk through. We'll see some of the windows, and then we'll look at the one that we have to carve into the wall and stuff about that. Oh, I think we're talking about the door over here as well. This is the second door.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this door came out great. I like it. It's simple enough. Design looks good. Hardware is solid. And the aluminum frame, I was a little worried about it when we were trying to get it. But seeing it in place, I think it looks great. And the door itself is solid too. So, I'm happy with the product. Especially looking at the hinges that they used. We did a good job choosing the lock as well, because you can see the lock has this brown that kind of matches with the door.
Yeah.
So you can see it on the handle and around the trim. So I'm happy with this door. I'm really happy with this door. And it didn't really cost that much. It's cheaper than what you get on the market, or less quality. Yeah. All right, this is the big window from the biggest one. For this window, we ended up having to cut from here down to the side, from here to the end, just so we could accommodate the size. I like the sheer size of the window. I wish it was a little higher. For security reasons, no, not security, for safety reasons. But the fact that this mesh is solid metal gives me some sense of relief. And then to add to it, unlike the meshes that we see on the profiles in Ghana, this mesh screen has its own lock, right? So you will not see someone will bump into it and then right? Closest lock. So that's one of the things I like about it. I think this design gives a different perspective to the building. The same thing was what was done over there. The window underneath it matches with this one. So it gives it a nice aesthetic view, right? Communication once again was not great, from the architect, but I think I'm good with it. I'm happy with the result. I'm really happy with this. Let's see. What is this one? Yeah, I think it's just a smaller adjustment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go on, adjust it. We'll do final adjustment anyway once everything else is done. So, you see, but that's another plus. The fact that this locks. Oh, it's not great. Okay, so but it still needs an adjustment because it shouldn't take that much work. You see, when you open. So. Yeah, it's just a small adjustment to get it. This one, and it locks. Right. And it's locked. So, yeah. But this, for me, this is one of those mistakes, but turns into a nice style.
Yeah.
And I like it. I like the light that comes in here because it was only one small window earlier. So, mistake, but I love it.
Oh, yeah.
It's good. Okay. Mistake style. Okay. All right. So I think the only other problem windows, as you can see, everything else is installed. I like the light that comes from here. We made some good progress this trip. Oh, we didn't even talk about the big curtain one. Right. We still have the little small touches to it on the top. First, I was thinking maybe we could even use the silicone.
Silicone to fill
on the
the
top.
side.
Will it work? Well, it doesn't need to fill the inside. It probably just needs to seal the outside,
Outside, okay,
right?
okay.
To beat it. And I'll talk to Nanapoku because he's thinking about using some of the silicone for the frame because he doesn't want to nail for the pivot door. He doesn't want to nail it to make it as so. Then I think that's an okay idea. So, yeah, but that I love this. I love the view from here. This. Waking up to this view is something that I can always wait. My first night in this room, waking up to this view will be awesome. I like the entirety of the view. I was upset in the beginning that we lost some view from here, but I think the best view is what we have over here anyway. Nothing much on this side to look at. So yeah, I'm okay with it. This really kind of curtain window. This one looks the opposite direction.
You know from that side?
No, they're not the opposite direction. So this is now okay.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
This one the one is.
Yeah. It looks. It doesn't look automatic like the window. Yeah, this one is fine. And this one locks on the outside. Oh, no, sorry, the screen. The screen locks on the outside. Yeah, but this one is not the inside. But the screen is meant to lock from the outside. Right, and it makes sense because if you're going to have the door open, you probably are there anyway. Right? You have to, if you are sitting outside, then, the screen can be left open or locked if you want to.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. You don't have to lock the screen when both of the glasses are on.
Yeah.
Right. And as you know, for this one, because it was fixed, the glass is actually the thickness is thicker than the window ones. It'll be difficult for anyone to try to figure out this. And you can stop it. We'll talk about the that's the one that instead of measuring the small size, 800 by 800, we measured 800 by 1125 and used that 800 by 1125 to do the fabrication. So that allows us to break the wall so we can put the two frames together. For me, this is temporary, right? It's temporary because I wanted all the windows to be fixed before I left. The idea to have it be similar to that window is good, but I need to think about something else that we need to do here. Maybe we go with the same idea of making them rectangular, but then have a wall in between. It's either that or we go back to the original idea.
Okay.
800 by 800, 2 new windows, and then put it in place and then we'll do the block of black. What do you think? Which idea do you think is better?
Yeah, I think the idea you put on paper, that we will do it and then let the work come in, we divide it, and then get it as how we plan at first.
Okay, the 800 by 800.
Yeah, the 800. I think that would be a very perfect idea.
Yeah, and Andy, if you don't mind, if you can take a little video of the 2 windows, the mistake window. Yeah, come this way. Yeah, so you can see how they line up. So it gives a very good aesthetic. Once again, it was only communication that was the problem, but I like the end result. I like the end result. And then the one to the right of it upstairs was made to almost match the window underneath. So when you're looking at the house from afar, all the windows look like they line up, which gives it a nice aesthetic. It's like it's nice to the eye. So overall, I'm happy with the work that we did. I thank you, Francis, and the guys for dedicating time, to my project while I'm here. Getting us to this point. What's the way forward?
Well, the way forward is we keep on praying that we go and then things work out well, and then we have to come back for the tiling, and then other touches, finishes, and then painting as well, and then the pool, and then the groundworks should be done so that at least we'll be able to get the final finishings and then get the standard of the building.
Yeah, I'm happy with how far we've come. It's a lot of work, but I think we'll get there. We've achieved probably about what? We'll say like 80%.
Yeah.
So
80% has been achieved.
Yeah, so that's good. If we've come all this way for 80%, 20% we can do. It's not a race. When I have the power, when my wallet is heavier, we can do it, we'll do it.
Yeah.
No one is chasing me, right? So yeah. Anyway, Francis, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you too.
God bless you for everything you've been doing for me. Here's to more work.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.